Hey guys, Chris here, and I wanted to pop in real quick before we get started with episode 17 of Crit Squad to remind all of you fine, wonderful folks of our listener appreciation contest that we're running right now. It has been almost a year since we started recording Crit Squad, and in that time, you guys have showed up in numbers that are frankly astounding to us, and it felt like a good time to do something fun to give back. So what we're doing is we are giving away almost $100 worth of dice. So the first place pick in this contest is going to receive 24 of these really cool custom Shadowrun dice made by the company Q Workshop. They're not paying us to say that or anything. We just think they're really cool dice and we wanted to give them away. So that's first place. You get 24 of those. You can satisfy almost any dice pool you got. And second place will get 6 of those. Same thing. For both of them, you get to pick one of the 3 styles that they have, and we will send them directly to your house. So to enter that contest one more time, you can do up to 3 of these things. Get entered up to 3 times. First thing you do, head to Twitter @CritSquadCast and retweet the pinned contest post that we have up on our Twitter profile. Second thing, similar, head to Facebook @CritSquadCast and share the contest post that we've got up on our Facebook page. And the third and final thing you can do to get a third entry into this contest is to head to iTunes and leave us a review. All 3 of these things are going to help even more people find this show. It'll help grow the community. And we've got some really cool stuff we want to start doing here as time goes on. And the more listeners we have, the more fun I think that will be. So thank you guys again from the bottom of all of our hearts for listening to the show, bearing with us during our hiatus. You're awesome. And I hope you win. You. I'm talking to you right now. Yes. You on the bus. Thanks, guys. Let's get started with episode 17 of Crit Squad, which I think is going to start right now.
So, you guys finally returned to your safe house after your meeting with Sergei and John Galt. As you enter on your cot, there's a beautiful little package wrapped in all black. There's a little gold card on it that says Danke.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, Galt. Hey, Galt, what is that? What'd you get?
Shut up.
What'd you get? Why are you smiling?
I go over to it and I open it delicately.
Inside, you see a brand new Philips Outlander cyber deck.
Fuck yeah! Oh, I'm back, baby.
All right, so it uses the exact same stats as the Novatech Navigator. It's
Okay.
just the SK brand.
All right, cool. I'm gonna have to look up some stats for that real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Galt, I need to use that to later in the restroom.
Here, no, I'll just lend you this phone. It's fine. The phone
Fine
will
now.
do it. Gross.
Let me check package for explosive device.
No, it's in my guts.
no.
But if you want to check, go ahead.
Wait. Explosive. Wait, there's an explosive in your intestines.
Listen, you guys have known me for how long?
What?
I don't pay attention to 90%.
I go at any minute. I'm like a hot bottle rocket. Pop!
So Sasha moves into the far corner of the room.
Baldy also moves in the other corner of the room.
But seriously, I pissed someone off a long time ago. Now I got a bomb in my guts I can't get out. I thought you all knew.
Okay.
I turn my body away with the cyberdeck clutched into my chest. The cyberdeck is further away than my body is.
At this point, you know, who hasn't, though, right? Pissed someone off and had a bomb installed.
What?
It literally happened to every single one of us.
Happens to everyone.
Right. Yes.
I put my arm around Sasha
that
and hold him close and stick my guts as close as I can to him.
one. So you lean your like pelvis into
yeah.
him.
Oh yeah.
Into
Great.
his face because he's only pelvis height. You basically just stuck your junk in his face.
Lovely.
I'm sniffing belly button right now, and I'm not super appreciating it.
Ew.
Also, I mean, Olga came through.
Well, she did.
Sort of.
Well,
Sorry about your crowbar there, buddy.
Oh, I even forgot about that.
Oh,
That reneging bitch!
nothing. Maybe don't call a Drake
I'm gonna go check the
reneging
mail.
bitch.
I go check the mail.
Yeah, you go down to the post office box.
Yep.
It's a little thing. You open it up. There's some coupons.
Oh, coupons. Yes!
Penny saver.
Anything for a hardware store?
Nope.
Fuck! Crumple them up, throw them over my shoulder.
cool.
I'm just going to throw this out there. You seem very calm about the fact that she found your safe house and delivered a cyber deck.
Oh, yeah, no, that is deeply disconcerting.
Yeah, but like,
The
what are you
more
gonna
that
do? You know?
No, she found us. There's no. Oh, I mean, we
No,
did.
she was tracking us the whole thing. I mean, like, I just kind of left assuming she always is gonna know where we are until we're dead.
Oh yeah, they probably did install something in our brains. Now that I'm actually critically
I
thinking
mean, while
about
they were
this.
in there, it's not a bomb, so I don't kind of care. But
It might be a bomb, though. We
Someone
don't
say bomb? I'm back.
fully understand. Either way, I have a cyber deck now. I'm going to get this thing booted up. It's going to take 45 minutes for Linux to install.
God damn it! And then it does the thing where it restarts again.
Yeah, it's going to do
Fuck.
that like 3 times. Once that's all taken care of, I can probably access the Matrix.
Okay, so what? 45? Okay, so what do we know? While Galt's installing his computer thing.
Well, we got some assholes who have a truck, and we're gonna grab them.
Yeah, we got our own truck. We got Faraday cage truck. So I mean, sin protection for whoever's hanging out in the back.
and no access to the Matrix. So
Okay,
that's
so
a
you're sitting up front, buddy.
non-starter for me. So then I would probably be passenger seat, I would imagine, so that I could actually
Yeah.
jump into the Matrix and
Shotgun
not.
decker
Falling
and-
asleep behind the wheel of a car is a little bit irresponsible.
I never fall asleep behind the wheel of the car. Can I drive?
You already did the thing with the. Oh God, Galt, did you remember to lock your briefcase?
Yes.
You sure?
No, he has like a bunch of it that he's stolen already. I'm keeping
well,
an
I don't know.
accurate inventory of how much you've
Talk
taken,
about
by the
that
way.
later.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, whatever. You put the thing in your face. So yeah, you can drive. I can't reach
Wait, is
the
it the power chip I
pedals
got? And
anyway.
I can't even remember what I know.
No, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, that's the pilot chip.
Baldy walks over to like the wall where her little bunk is and makes another tally mark in a long line of tally marks of how many times True Patriot has installed a chip to just make everyone uncomfortable.
It's like a sheet lightning enema.
Does Nova Coke enhance any of your abilities
Yeah.
in game?
Oh, yeah.
Social, yeah.
Only
it
social?
increases your social
And
limit by
reflex.
1.
And reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
your
reaction
initiative
time.
goes up and you're a better talker.
But then when you come off of it, you take penalties in both of those for the same amount of time that you were on it.
Yep.
Understood.
So if 14 milligrams takes a shit ton of Nova Coke, does he transform into like a very dapper gentleman?
I don't.
No, then he overdoses.
Yeah.
He thinks he does, but that's actually him going through the pearly gates.
Also, does anyone have knowledge chemistry?
No, I don't.
No, but I have knowledge
If
drugs.
John Galt doesn't, then nobody does.
I specifically have knowledge drugs.
Do you know the effects of all these drugs and all that, what they can do for you, but you wouldn't know anything about this particular chemical that you're transporting?
Not unless someone can drink it, snort it, or inject it.
Nope.
Cool. So I take the 45 minutes and I like make my bed and I get it really nice so that I can like actually like when I pass out, I will be on a bed and I hopefully wake up on my bed.
Not bleeding out your nose and ears for the first time.
Not like in a different location because I think that's the most jarring part about the Matrix is that like you like go out like you go under into the Matrix and then you wake up somewhere else. Your body has moved. There's a level of like lack of consent in that is deeply horrifying. You're like, oh, I woke up 3 rooms away. I don't know where I am now. Yeah, so I'm gonna like make my bed, get really nice, like, and then just like go onto the Matrix.
Where I will immediately Postmates out for a Sharpie.
All right.
Cool. I drop into the Matrix. This is nice. I missed this.
What does your icon look like?
My icon is like the DC superhero The Question, where
That's
it's just
right.
like a faceless version of myself. So he's like still in like his nice suit and just like without a face.
Cool. Yep. Right now you only have access to the public grid, so you're at a -2 penalty to all of your Matrix actions because it looks like Second Life, where you're floating
No.
around.
Yeah, right. We're in the sticks. Cool. So I'm going to try to. I can jump onto AG Chemis. Is that possible?
They're,
or are we not close enough?
The thing. Oh yeah, you can get into their host if you'd like.
Oh,
Or you
yeah.
can jump onto the same grid that they have. by using brute force or hack on the fly, but that starts your Overwatch counter.
Cool. I'm gonna before we get started, then I'll
Print out a map.
Well, Austin, let me know when my Sharpie arrives.
All right.
You son of a bitch. So I take a screenshot of this Google Maps.
And the shipping number as well.
Oh yeah, I also have. God damn it, I did write notes. So it's going to be the ship. They leave at 12:45 on Thursday. We need to get the vehicle across. Yeah, cool. I have all these notes. I actually wrote all of this down. 000621. Yeah. Cool. So I take the photo of the Google Maps, and then I am going to try to hack on the fly my way into their shit.
Excellent.
And I get 5 hits.
Excellent. You're on the AG Chemi grid. The grid looks like an idyllic city, sort of, and there's a whole bunch of icons going around, like having picnics that are like way overdressed and everything. Think every pharmaceutical commercial you've ever seen. Like everyone's permanently happy.
Yes, this is truly horrifying. This is exactly what I would expect, of course.
Yeah, wherever you look, there's just that little bit of lens flare. Everything's got that warm color to it.
Yeah, this is disgusting. I'm probably gonna stand out a little bit without a face. Whatever, I'm fucking fine. I don't care about any of these people. So I'm going to try to snoop into their network.
Okay, excellent.
That's basically searching, right?
Yes, I believe that has to target a device, though.
Okay.
Not just the whole network.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look, search for any kind of icon that looks like, basically just search around for things, I guess, that I might be able to.
I mean, there's a whole lot of icons, a whole lot of comm links going around just from various citizens who are connected to this grid. There's a number of hosts floating around. They're usually the buildings that you walk past that look very nice, very well kept. You can see the one for the AG Chemi Solvay facility with a quick perception check.
Yeah.
It's very easy, and then you have to hack into that host, and then from there, you can get to the archive files, which is where they store all that stuff. However, that's very difficult to do, so you usually have to go and find someone to open the archive file for you.
Interesting.
If it's not on a device, if it's just on the host itself, if it's just hosted in the cloud, you have to get someone to pull it out for you.
Copy. I'm just going to show up to just sit down at somebody's picnic.
All right,
Just walk up to one of these like idyllic picnics.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the meadow, but also right next to town. So you sit down. There's a couple of people there, man, woman, and a young child. The guy sits down. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm feeling quite good. What brings you over to this part?
That's a great question. What brings any of us anywhere?
Well, I was just enjoying the virtual sunshine. Taking a nap at work. Lunch break.
Legit. It's a great way to go about taking a lunch break. Interesting. What cubicle are you in?
Why do you want to know? Do you also work at the facility?
Of course I do. Otherwise, how would I be on the server?
I suppose so.
I'm in HR, and we're trying to monitor productivity across the board. And I actually think that this is a great initiative, honestly, doing a digital nap sort of program, because it would optimize your sleep cycle to take a nap in the Matrix, basically. It optimizes our time overall. I think that that's a very efficient use of time.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you want to put that out to the rest of the company, I thought this was just my little thing, but absolutely, I'd be very happy to have any of our people joining us.
Absolutely. What's your company number and department? Just give me that information and we can work that out from there.
Oh, I'm in the shipping department. My identification number is 103942.
Awesome. Would it be possible for me to place a mark on you just to track you for later, just in case there are any communications that we'd like to reach out to you later?
Roll negotiation on that.
Oh shit. That's 6. That's 6.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I only got 3 hits, so yeah. Like, sure, and he uses the invite mark action, so you don't increase your Overwatch score at all, and you've got 1 mark on this guy.
Thank you so much. We very much appreciate it here at the company. Any new way that we can really reach out to our employees and make your lives more comfortable.
Hey, that's why AG Chemi's the best.
AG Chemi is the best. Thank you so much. And then I get up and walk away. Cool. Oh shit, now I have to actually. I reach back out to these guys. It's probably 3 seconds later. Oh, hello, everyone.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
Oh god! Okay.
Thought you were taking a nap.
Oh, no, that's not how it works. Anyway, oh god, I'm talking so slow for how. Oh god. Anyway, so I've found someone in the shipping department, and I've placed a mark on them. It's totally above board. It sounds surreptitious, but it's definitely not that. We're all fine here. Everything's fine. I just wanted to let all of you know that. I'm going to do some reconnaissance on my end, and then I will get back to you as soon as possible. Any questions?
I don't know what any of the words you said mean.
I have this man, so I have this dude's.
You have a mark on his comm link.
I have
So
a mark
anything,
on his comm link.
anything on the Matrix actions that only takes one mark, you can do. Remember, the mark is on his comm link, not on any files within it.
Oh, dope. I'm going to snoop on this dude's comm. Just basically read his emails.
All right, yeah, go ahead and make that a roll versus his firewall. So that should be your electronic warfare plus intuition.
That is, oh god damn it, that's no successes.
No successes. All right, so it just doesn't work.
Just doesn't work. Fuck, that sucks. I'm gonna try it again, real quick.
All right. Now remember, your Overwatch score is going to keep accumulating based on how many hits I get, even if you succeed in the action.
Okay.
And I keep that secret unless you make a check Overwatch score action or you run the baby monitor program.
Copy. I got 2 successes.
2 successes. All right, yeah. So you managed to lock on. You could read through all of his emails. You could see all the traffic coming in and out. You see there's a bunch of traffic interfacing with him and the Solvay plant host.
Okay.
You can't see where the traffic's going on the inside of that, but it's going back and forth. You can see a couple text messages between him and his wife, who's currently working elsewhere in the facility.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to just scan those emails real quick between the Solvay company host and this to see if there's anything about the shipping for 00061.
Yeah, you do see some shipping information, confirming the time, the insurance, making sure that there is going to be a driver involved just for insurance purposes. Most of these shipping things, if it's for Walmart or whatever, it's all automated. But because this is a potentially volatile chemical, they make sure that they have someone physically driving it.
Potentially volatile chemical. Got it. There is going to be a driver on board. Is there going to be... Can I check to see the number of drivers? Is it just one, or is it going to be more than one?
There's only one name on the paper.
What's that name?
Henrik Eppelheim.
Real quick, I'm going to check my Overwatch score. I got 5 hits.
All right. It is at 5. At 40 is when God converges on you. It forces you... If you're in a host, it automatically alerts the ICE that you're there, and all of a sudden it starts deploying everything.
Yeah.
If you're out there on the grid, it forces you out and forces you into dump shock and reports your location to the authorities.
Okay, cool. So 5 is still within reason.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
5 is very comfortable.
Cool. Now that I have the information about this dude, I'm going to jump off of the server for this company, and I'm going to just do a Google's brand search on Henrik Eppelheim.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll that matrix search.
2 hits.
2 hits. Okay. Right, yeah, so you can find his me feed profile.
Okay.
Looks like a middle-aged human. He's got a big, thick beard going on. He's starting to gray around the temples. He's married. He lives, not in Heidelberg, actually. He lives in Ladenburg. And looks like he's been driving for AG Chemi for the last 15 years.
So they trust him. All right. With information like that, I report back to the rest of the group about Henrik Eppelheim is going to be the driver that we're going to be taking over. I send you all the link to his me feed page.
So Gable, about this time, a little rotodrome pops up to the window.
What do you want? What do you want?
Has a 5-pack of Sharpies.
I open up the window. Mine.
Floats off.
Rip them out of the package, leave the packaging on the floor, and stuff them in my pockets.
All right. So from what I was able to find, the driver of this of our shipment is going to be Henrik Eppelheim. The chemical substance that we're going to be picking up is potentially volatile. It is, I feel like, important for us to know
That Gable should not at any point ride in the same compartment as the chemical.
I thought I'm driving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, it's explosive. It's fine. We're downtown. It's fine.
Maybe someone else should hold on to his flamethrower for this particular.
Not what
No.
they mean by volatile as well. Just volatile and inflammable are not precisely the same.
Hey, Galt. I mean, okay, so like you admonished me about this before, but like I'm super curious what this stuff does.
That's a great question. It is an organic peroxide. It's actually very highly explosive, yes.
Oh, great. Can we get away from bombs? Are we ever gonna...
No, I feel like that's actually like a part of the narrative that we're creating for ourselves, is that they're just always going to be almost exploding.
So
Right.
Galt, are you out of virtual reality now and you're...
Oh yeah, I jumped back out of virtual reality.
Yeah, so you're searching all this in augmented reality so you can talk in real time.
Yeah.
Listen, we got a picture of a 50-year-old man, so we're gonna have one of us play this 50-year-old man, and we're gonna wait, and we just gonna,
End his relationship with his family prematurely?
Knock a bitch out, so to speak.
That.
Yes.
Sure.
I mean, not kill him necessarily. I just think that incapacitate him slightly. Like, knock him unconscious. Give him a good old nappy.
I do have a pistol full of gel rounds.
Yes, Milligram.
How does it explode?
That is a great question. I send you all of the file here that I have on it. Acetone peroxide is an organic peroxide and a primary high explosive. It is produced by the oxidation of acetone to yield a mixture of linear monomer and cyclic dimer, trimer, and tetramer form. The trimer is also known as triacetone triperoxide, TATP, or tricyclic acetone peroxide, TCAP. Acetone peroxide takes the form of a white crystal powder in a distinctive bleach-like odor and can explode if subjected to heat, friction, or shock.
No one can drop any of these containers.
Or it goes boom.
As a non-nitrogenous explosive, TATP is historically been more difficult to detect, and it has been implicated in the explosive use of terrorist attacks on Europe. Oh no! We're working for terrorists.
So, how do they ship that? Does it come in like a barrel? Do they package it? Does it come in like nice throwable hand packages?
I didn't actually look that
I am
up.
upset at this line of questioning.
But seriously, we need to know, so we need to know how we're gonna move it.
You were hired by the Russian mafia to do this.
Yeah.
Just drop back into cyberspace real quick and figure that out for us, Johnny. Roll con to get him to do it.
Oh,
Well, actually, I don't think it matters how it's packaged. We're gonna move it anyway.
As long as we don't throw it or push it
Ben.
or drop
Ben.
it.
Ben.
So what I'm gonna do for our safety is I'm gonna get onto the basically Amazon, the same Postmates dropship thing that he got. I'm going to get on that and I'm gonna look up a hand truck, just in case, because I feel like that's the safest way to be negotiating this kind of equipment, especially because it's explosive as fuck.
Also, you should probably order a fire extinguisher. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Wow.
But sometimes they can be fun. Saw that movie that one time. Ooh. You know what I'm talking about.
No, is that another reference?
I don't
to-
know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So we have this man's information. Austin, two things.
Yes.
So since I still have I had access to this guy's email. Do I still have access to it? Because I haven't reset my Overwatch score.
Yes, but then I'm going to need to see how much you accumulate.
Cool.
Excellent. Yeah, you're still connected.
Cool. So I'm going to, while I'm still connected, I'm going to look up the shipping department guy's name real quick through his emails.
Yeah, that's going to be Georg Strecker.
Did John Galt go under again?
No, he doesn't have to.
No. And then the second thing is that with the information on the 000621 mission, do I have the data on what its truck route is going to be?
You do know it is destined for a location in Berlin.
Location in Berlin. Okay, cool. So I can basically I can surmise the fastest route based on Google Maps, basically, is what I assume they're going to be using.
Yeah, it's going to a Seder Krupp facility.
A Seder Krupp facility. All right.
Are you able to use his email or just read his email?
2 seconds. I can probably do both. Yeah, I can spoof command.
What if you
on
forge
his
an
emails.
email asking for the route for some reason?
Cool. I'm going to do that real quick.
Well,
That could also tip them off if anyone notices, and then we're in a whole heap of...
That is true.
It is also worth noting this run is against Seder Krupp, so it's very important you don't get caught. Because now you're also working for them.
Yeah.
we got to figure out the route.
Yeah, we don't
That's
know
what
the
we
route
need to
yet.
That's the piece of information we need.
Okay, first question. Do we have everything that we want from this man's emails? All the information that we could
Got his
possibly...
name, Doc?
We have his name. It's Georg Strucka. What's his wife's name from those emails? I just want to check that real quick.
Is Catherine.
Katrin. What's her email signature look like?
You can find her comm code on his thing if you'd like.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I want to look up her comm code real quick.
You've got our comm code with the snoop that you already rolled.
Austin, I'm going to order a set of pantyhose for my
Face.
criminal gear.
And with that, I'm going to log out of the matrix, resetting my score. All right, so here's the information that we know, folks. We have the tracking number for our shipment. We know that it is a volatile chemical that could potentially kill all of us.
Yes.
It's extremely flammable.
What's new?
Right. We also know, I don't know if I told any of this. So the shipment is going to be sent to a Seda Krupp facility in Berlin.
Yup. Yup.
So there's that.
That's a problem. Why?
Because we currently
Olga
work for them.
Olga works for Seda Krupp.
Why?
On account of...
I see.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Great.
Listen, we've been in a double-crossing mood this month. This is not a new thing for us.
Fair. You
That
know
is-
what? Fair enough.
Technically not incorrect.
Also, that bitch didn't send me that crowbar.
She didn't, so I guess fuck her. Anyway,
As you stroke your cyber tech.
I have what I want. Also, there's going to be at least 2 hours before this mission where I'm sitting in the Faraday cage, pulling my cyber deck apart and scrubbing it.
That'd be worth doing.
Yeah. All right. So that's cool. So we have the information on somebody who works in the shipping department. We also have the information about the driver, Henrik Eppelheim, who is going to be driving this vehicle that we are taking control of. Are there any questions? We were sort of talking in the car over from the Turks about good old-fashioned smash and grab.
Yeah, well, like Roadblock style. I mean, Milligram's still wearing that just absolutely ridiculous
yeah.
banana costume.
Get Millie out there, peanut butter jelly dancing from jelly dance it slow until they stop. Jelly dance them to slow down, and then we get them.
I hate every single word you're saying, but that's actually probably a really good option.
We do it under the bridge.
It is worth noting that you're still in the middle of a sprawl, the Greater Frankfurt Sprawl. So it's not like an abandoned road or something. There's still going to be traffic going through and on top, and people walking.
There's going to be YouTube videos of what's happening live, so we got to get the fuck out of there fast. Also, we should all wear pantyhose on our heads.
I was just going to say, we should probably then cover our faces.
I actually just ordered a pack of pantyhose. Oh, here it comes. I love you, Rotodrone. Pantyhose for you, pantyhose for you, pantyhose for you, 2 for me. I'm not telling you whether you... Millie, I got you the extra large so it'll fit over the banana suit.
I don't think Millie could wear that because if you see a guy with pantyhose over his head and a banana costume, you might start to think maybe we're gonna get mugged.
There's a weird implication.
I mean, I love the hilarity of it. But
Just wear it under the banana suit. All they'll see is the banana, okay? And it's a faceless banana dancing around. They'll think it's part of the costume,
fuck
Millie.
it, let's do it.
Good lord.
Where will we stop vehicle?
Galt.
Yes.
So I see you got the maps up there on the thingy.
It's in my face. That's
the computer
really rude
thing. Well,
that you
whatever. You look like a guy who's looking at a map. You look like that all the time. What am I talking about? Anyway, is there a tunnel? We want to find like an intersection that is obstructed from as many angles as possible.
Yes, well, I'm going to look that up. There are a couple of highways. The main highway that would get us north looks like it actually does most of the overpass work itself. There aren't really any underpasses on the route that would be the fastest to get us north.
What if we have Milligram dance on the highway and divert traffic onto the understreets?
Make them take surface streets.
Yeah.
Won't he be arrested like Toot Sweet?
He'll probably be arrested, actually.
Look at he's
very
big. He
soon.
can run fast. I'm sure he'll be fine.
But
Do we
will
know that he can run fast? I mean, the last opportunity that we had to run,
he didn't.
fought that toxic spirit, remember?
We probably need a better way to... Millie is the distraction, not a way to route traffic, or he'll
Fair.
just get
No,
arrested.
absolutely
Yeah.
not. I say we just look up, and if there is any over or underpass or tunnel or any of those things that you find, just stick Millie at the mouth of it.
Yeah, you can find an alley.
Only when the truck is coming. Then we do a hit fast.
And I vote we park the truck in a way in front of this alley that forces him down this alley.
And a couple of us are in delivery guy uniforms with the hand truck that Galt ordered.
Sounds great.
And we
Yes.
and we block traffic And then so given that, right, like who's in costume? Gable's driving the Faraday truck.
Yes.
So means it maybe me, Millie, and Gable in the Faraday truck with Galt and Baldy ready to jump into the other one.
I think Millie needs to be waiting already around the corner, wherever that needs to be.
Sure.
With someone to help him not fuck this up.
That's me.
Like, Millie, get in the road. That is you.
Yeah, that's me. So maybe how about this? Tell me what you guys think about this, right? So we find this alley on the corner of.
Yeah, there's actually a number of alleyways by the SAP arena, for parking and delivery and all that stuff.
Okay, so we'll go there. We'll have me and Millie will go and we'll be distraction.
Well, you could even theoretically, this might be dangerous potentially, but if you were to disable one of the tires of the vehicle, there is an option for the truck to be stopped and broken down.
Okay, but if we disable a truck though, like here's the thing, we got to get them these chemicals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we split the haul, that doubles our chances of succeeding. So if we disable a truck, effectively cuts our chances of success in half.
Hey, Sasha.
Huh?
Isn't that truck gonna be low jacked to shit? Because that's what I do with a sweet ride full of drugs.
That's my point.
That's an excellent idea. Yeah.
Is that second truck? It's why we have a Faraday cage in our truck, because the shipments are also geotracked.
Yeah, whoever's in it is
Fair.
fucked to fucked.
Okay.
So we gotta have that guy drive that truck out of there, or we gotta leave it.
And I don't think that it would be safe to split our party like that, because whoever's driving that truck is basically
hunted.
Dog meat.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, okay, so good point. We disable that truck.
So if we disable the truck and then steal the chemicals out the back and then go just literally drive like a bat out of hell with our...
Yeah, but we have to wait to disable it till we basically...
Stop the truck with the distraction.
Yes.
Put him to sleep, knock him out, whatever, so we can't report it.
And then we
disable
just-
the truck, do the transfer, go.
Or we just leave, because who's driving the truck? Why do we care if it's disabled or not?
Also true. Like, who gives a shit?
Well, we disable the truck, so...
So what?
So the knocked out driver can't follow us and take his drugs back? Fuck that guy, we'll
here's
shoot
the
him if he
idea. Like,
comes.
maybe we don't have to knock him out, right? Because an unconscious guy in a truck is going to arouse a shit ton of suspicion.
we could like put him in a
broken
dumpster.
down truck with an angry driver is not.
Again,
No, because he could like walk into a store and make a phone call like immediately.
Yeah.
No, this guy needs to be unconscious and in a dumpster.
So he needs to be distracted enough to not call for help. So when he says, banana guy's out front, I'm going to check it out, there has to be enough time for us to load it without the cops showing up. If he goes, banana guy in costume, and then some guys with guns are running me, oh God, they're opening the door.
Fair.
We're all going to get fucked.
Fair.
So you got to talk him out. So it's got to be you. It's probably got to be Johnny Boy with that sweet tongue of his.
I wink at
And
you.
then Baldy ready to... While I sit behind the wheel of my sweet, sweet ride, we're getting ready to get you
Yeah.
sweet asses out of there.
Because again, we're in the middle. We're under surveillance. We got this, like, if we just knock a guy out in a truck in the middle of the street,
Also, you probably shouldn't let me near him because I'll do something stupid.
I understand. You'll stay in the truck.
To I guess consolidate an idea of this plan, what we could theoretically do is we could have Milgram run out in his banana costume. In case this man doesn't care about stopping for a man in a banana costume, which potentially most drivers
I'll
don't
shoot
give
out
a
the tires.
You shoot out the tires, which also allows for an understandable diversion.
And I'm going to have to run like fuck, and you might have to come get me.
That's probably fine. We'll think about doing that. Then, on top of that, while those are shot out, we will send in Baldy to disable the driver,
mean,
incapacitate him.
If you would like, I can also be in the alleyway near where the truck will enter.
That's true.
As soon as he's close and out of the truck, I can get him.
Yeah, because we don't need a lot of people to be in the parked, our diversion truck,
No.
right? It's like one person
Yeah.
can drive that, hit the blinkers, and sit there.
Yeah.
Gable.
Yeah.
Probably Gable, so he doesn't like blow anything up or ruin anything.
That's fair.
Right. And I can go with Gable so that in the course of that process, if anyone has any questions
Right.
about us loading from one truck onto another, I can act as a last step diversion to make
Sure.
sure that nobody asks too many questions about
Yes
that.
is good plan.
I
Does
like
anyone have a blade?
I have arm blades.
Can
What?
Shing!
I have combat knife.
Of fucking course you do. Millie, can I borrow that? I'll give it back. I'll give it back.
He throws it into the wall
Shit.
next to you.
So, yeah, I think my thing, I'm not going to like pull out a gun in the middle of the street, but fuck it. I'm just going to say it. I'm tiny and I can run fast. So I'm going to slash the tires once it's stopped.
I also got a bow and arrow.
Well, I think that the
I shouldn't touch that.
The other thing is that the guns might be necessary in terms of if the man doesn't stop.
Yeah, I mean, I got him.
Okay.
Next time we get paid, we buy silencers.
Well, I mean, because you're not broadcasting a sin, the best modern day analogy I can make is like an illegal immigrant, where it's like you could probably get away with it, as sad as that is, but as a person, could you deal with running someone over?
I just want to have a B plan in case we encounter a
No.
sociopath.
Well, here's the thing. Like, we all have our jobs, right?
Yes.
Milligram's job, distract the driver. Millie, I'll tell you when to do your special thing, right? Gable, you're driving our truck. Baldy, you're incapacitating dickheads.
Yes.
Galt, you're browsing the internet.
That sounds like an accurate description of what I'm going to be doing.
Fair enough. Okay. So if it's Thursday, you guys want to like get breakfast first, or?
I have a thing that day.
Oh.
All right. So can we just real quick for me, I don't do this sort of chatter run business. Can we just real quick make sure that everyone, can we just go around the room and say what we're going to be doing tomorrow, starting with Milligram, because it's really important to me that you understand what's going on at any given moment. I need to know that you know what's going on. What are you going to be doing tomorrow? Or on Thursday. That's 2 days. I'm sorry, that was very confusing. What are you going to be doing Thursday for the mission?
I dance with banana costume and give Gable hug.
I don't know about the last part, but
I do.
Legit.
Hey, buddy, if it all goes well,
You can get as many hugs as you want.
Milligram kind of does like a pee-pee dance, sort of like excited, like yeah.
I don't like other people giving away my hugs. I'm not opposed to hugs, Milligram, but I don't like other people giving away my hugs.
I mean, that he could have hugs from any of us. is
I
what
hug
was
John
suggesting.
Galt.
oh,
Hug John
it's happening.
Milligram tries to break it up.
It is a
watching
uniquely one-sided hug.
That could be yours, Millie. That could be yours one day.
Okay.
John Galt recoils into this hug.
Do good, Millie.
All right. So, Mr. Gable, then what are you going to be doing?
Oh, I'm gonna put them pantyhose on my head real slow, and I'm gonna hold my rifle real sexy, and I'm gonna shoot that truck with that tracking device, and I'm gonna get behind the wheel of my big sexy truck, and I'm gonna drive behind it until we steal that shit.
That sounds like it's exactly what's going to happen.
I'm really glad you're having fun.
Good. Sasha, what is it that you're going to be doing?
Oh, fearing for my existence.
That's a basic state of being.
Beyond which, no, I'll be. And Sasha mouths the word babysitting to only Galt, hanging out with Milligram, and at which point he stops the truck. I'm going to make that truck not be able to go anymore.
Good. And Baldy, what specifically are you going to be doing?
I will be waiting in the alley for the truck to stop, and then I will incapacitate the driver in some manner.
Legit.
God, it sounds so cool when you say it.
Thank you.
It's don't kill him, please.
I'm not going to kill him.
I feel
Unless I have
ethically
to.
bound to say, don't let me know.
You got it.
That's as far as I'm going to go ethically about
He's on
that.
a farm somewhere.
Yes.
Upstate.
Throughout all this time, what I will be doing is running interference on the Matrix, contacting the people that we have in this facility. I'm a B plan, realistically. If things go wrong, I have a couple of ways around the bullshit if things go wrong.
Well, you could also maybe mitigate the eyes on us somewhat, couldn't you? In the morning, maybe?
Oh yeah, I could do that too. That doesn't sound like a horrible idea.
Like the Matrix version of pay no attention to the man behind the curtain?
Well, that usually draws a lot of attention to the man behind the curtain.
That's a fair point.
But basically, yes, I could run some I will basically be running interference for us
Perfect.
that day.
So you can't ride in the back of the truck.
No.
Okay.
Well, I should go to the back of the truck for reasons that I can't say in front of my cyber deck.
Are you going to do...
Maybe it's better if we don't ask what he's going to do.
Don't worry about it. It's of no consequence. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. So, Mr. Gable, you're looking at me as though what you want is a silencer and some of those rounds that we discussed.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird how you can pick that up from his eyes.
I was also thinking whatever a man does in the back of a truck with a cyberdeck is no one's business unless he's live streaming.
Then it's everyone who's watching's business.
For only $1.99 a minute.
That is not a bad price. So I'm going to I'm going to reach out to my good friend, the chef.
All right, so you're going to call him up?
Yeah, I'm going to call him up.
Yo, what's happening, Galt?
Hello. Yes, I was. I know you work for TX23. I have a potentially interesting question for you. Don't take this the wrong way, but would you be able to get me a silencer for a sniper rifle?
Yeah, I might know someone.
Cool. How much approximately do you think that would be?
500. You throw me a little more cash, I can make it happen a little faster.
What if I threw in a couple hits of jazz?
And a blowjob.
And a blowjob, maybe. I mean, if you're cool with it. If not, that's...
No, don't swing that way. The jazz I like.
Legit. All right. So if I give you some jazz and then the 500, does that sound like it would be a good situation?
Yeah, have it to you first thing in the morning.
Awesome. Great. And that's a no on the blowjob? Just kidding. That was a joke. Ha. Good jokes. Anyway, great talk. And I hang up awkwardly.
All right.
Did not. I said that all in German, so none of you know what I said. Great. So you should have your silencer in the morning. Those gel rounds, the tracker
rounds.
Those aren't as blacklist.
No, they're licensed, and so you have to have a license to use those.
Oh, that will also be tricky. I'm going to call the chef back.
Okay.
So about that blowjob.
Did you change your mind?
Yeah, actually, I need, would you be able to get, some tracker rounds for the sniper rifle as well?
How many?
Just probably about 5.
5? They come in packs of 10. I can get you 10.
The 10 sounds good.
Those are 150.
150. All right, I'll throw in a couple more hits of jazz just for the trouble.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Kimosabi. Why did I say that? And I hang up.
I think the Galt has a weird mini crush on this guy. Like the wouldn't it be funny if we fucked right now?
Also, it's been a while, guys.
I was joking.
He's been in prison for a year
and then
he's been
stuck with all of us.
And then stuck with all of you guys.
None of whom are Galt's type.
Aside from some spooning with milligrams.
Yeah, that's the closest that he's gotten to any kind of action. She's like, I don't know. All right, so those rounds, it's going to be in total 650. I won't be chipping into that because I'm going to be giving him a bunch of jazz as an additive payment. Or I could throw in as well, I guess, for the mission.
Gable, how much you got?
I got $300.
Baldy?
I'm not sure. Let me check.
Did you forget?
I might
That was
have.
not nice. I'm sorry.
Hey.
How much do you have, Sasha?
I got like 350.
Oh, I have 357.
Tell you what, if we all throw Galt like $100, we'll all come out of this with some extra cash. But we can get the stuff.
If you all 4 of you throw me 300 or throw me 100, that's only 400, which is still 250. If you just want me to pay the 250 and then the drugs, then that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, do that.
Well, out of game. My thinking was that Gable cover. Well, no, you know what? We should probably think of this more like group money.
Yeah, probably.
We
That's
did that
just
when we
easier.
were buying stuff. Like
Yeah, I'm down with
Gable
that.
got
Yeah.
$5,000 and split it evenly among us.
Yeah, so what's like...
He did it like dad at the arcade. Like, can I get some more tokens? And then he was like, yeah, sure, here you go. You sound like Sasha.
Oh, in that
when you
case, I have
talk in my head.
357.
So we have like
He
1,700.
was totally holding back.
Yeah. So I mean, it's going to cost us $650.
For 10 rounds and a silencer.
Yeah. So we each throw in $125,
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
right?
I think it's just easier to manage
Yeah.
like the group account.
Yeah.
Cool. It's actually 130.
130.
For
oh yeah,
all of
that's
us.
That's even up. Yeah. 130. That's marks, right? Or
Yes, and
New
marks.
Year's? Okay.
Milligram gives Galt like a football butt slap, like a you got this.
That's pleasant. Thank you.
Yeah, first thing tomorrow morning. You guys wake up about 9 o'clock. DX23 rings at the front door. I'm assuming you gave him the address.
Yeah, I gave him the address.
Here's your thing, and he gives you a package, brown
Okay.
paper bag.
And I do the go to give him like a handshake where the money is in the handshake.
cred stick?
The
Yeah.
cred stick's in the handshake, and also a couple 5 hits of jazz.
Legit.
See you around.
You're not gonna ask him upstairs? Are you busy?
No, no. He's been forthright about his lack of interest. All right, I'm trying to respect that.
Milligram is now the matchmaker of the group.
I'm trying to respect that he's not interested.
He's only got a 2 loyalty.
Oh shit, that's more than what I had written. Oh yeah, he's got a 2 connection and 1 loyalty. If he's got 2 connection now or 2 loyalty, then I'm dope for that.
Yeah.
Cool, great. I run this back upstairs. So
Yeah, is there anything else we want to do in the meantime then? I'm going to assume you're going to debug your
yeah, I'm gonna try to debug my cyber deck.
all right.
Galt spends the night in the truck.
Yeah, I'm just literally gonna
Do you have a bug scanner?
We bought one.
we bought a bug scanner.
After the
Or
Turk
bug
yelled at
scanner
us.
and a tag eraser.
All right. You have to make a couple checks with those.
Yep. To operate a bug scanner, you have to roll electronic warfare and logic times the rating.
And then the tag eraser just works. So go ahead and roll. I'll just make it a single bug scanner check.
So John Galt takes his cyber deck down to the truck in the Faraday cage. I got 5 successes. The device is only rated for 2 though.
For 2. Okay, so that caps out your limits. And yeah, you managed to find 3 bugs on there. And if you have the wireless enabled, which you can't because you're in the Faraday cage. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're pretty sure you got all the bugs. You zapped them. There were 3 different RFID tags hidden on the inside on different circuit boards.
All right. And then I put it back to. Also, yeah, I'm gonna scan myself. While I'm doing this,
All right, make another check.
just to stripping down in the back of this box truck, and just literally running a bug scanner all over myself, every nook and cranny. Maybe not the crannies, but definitely the nooks.
Get in those crannies, Jeff.
I lost one. That is 1 success.
1 success. No, you don't find anything.
Well, I'm good. Or I believe I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
fine. Cool. All right. I take my cyber deck and I walk back off the truck.
All right, let's cut to the morning of. Let's go clockwise, starting with Mr. Galt. What are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm going to pour myself a cup of the cappuccino machine version of a soy cafe. I sit down with my cyber deck. I check the news feed for the day, see what's going on in the political climate, check the weather, because that's an important thing to know.
It is going to be lightly raining this afternoon.
Lightly raining in the afternoon. That might be trouble. The roads are slick. Interesting. I check my own website. I see if there's anything going on truthbygalt.com. I'm a big enough man to admit that I check my own website.
It's mostly last post is from a few days ago when you officially called in and said you're alive, and it's just him as the editor confirming he's alive, he was captured. There will be new content coming soon. He's promised a new podcast, Truth by Galt.
Max. Yeah, I did confirm that. That was on me. It's fine. It's fine. Damn it. That wasn't supposed to go live this soon. I have to be more efficient in managing Max. Anyway, I go through my I get my briefcase all set up. I count out all of my drugs. I see how many have been stolen by Ben Gable.
A goodly portion. You sleep a lot, and you go into the Matrix a lot.
I noticed that I am missing 10 hits of Nova Coke, which is a little bit shitty. But I am keeping track of this because I know the street value. I know how much you owe me. It's fine.
Joke's on you, I'll be dead before I ever pay up.
And then I just get everything. I get everything set up in my kit. I get everything. I count everything out. I do a very OCD management of everything that's in my suitcase. I get my cyberdeck set up in there, and I close up my case, and then I lock it. And I assume my thing has a fingerprint scanner kind of thing. Cool. I lock that up, and I sit and I drink my coffee. And I wait for these idiots to do their thing. Also, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning because I'm half robot. I watch the sunrise.
So this morning, Sasha, he doesn't get up as early as Galt because he's not a monster, but he's an early riser. And he does this thing where he's figured out over the years how to sort of iron his suit without an iron kind of thing. He knows just a little bit of water on the hand and just a way to make it look crisp. So he's doing that, and he puts it on, and there's the concealed holsters and the 2 machete specials. He has the combat knife that he borrowed from Milligram, and that's all Sasha has. It's the suit with the biomonitor and auto injectors that carry doses of med kit and also of stim pack. That's all Sasha really ever has. And so he's kind of putting that on and then doing the coffee and cigarette on the porch kind of thing while everyone else is getting ready.
Oh, so are we drinking coffee together?
Are we?
That's
Yeah,
where
but
I am.
I don't think we're talking though.
Oh, we're sitting silently.
Yeah.
Ben drops his flamethrower to his ankles like a lover that he's done with for now. And he straps on his Cavalier pistol nice and tight to his chest. He gets his longbow, which is currently broken down into its 3 pieces and string, back of his belt, crowbar, and sniper rifle, which he's holding like Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard. I then take the black trucker cap that I got somewhere over the last couple of days. I turn it on top of my head over my pantyhose, and I turn it backwards like an over-the-top.
Like your Ash in Pokemon.
And then I just kind of hum quietly until go time. I'm never gonna dance again.
All right, all the disturbances in the room have woken Milligram. He's, he's a pretty fit guy. He's wearing a banana hammock. It's kind of what he rocks during the nighttime. So he gets out of bed, looks down. He's got a little stiffy going on, and it's just like a normal morning thing. But most people are ashamed of that. He doesn't think to be ashamed, so he just stands up, walks over to the wall, puts the end of his member, his thing, against it, and kind of is looking down and doesn't understand what this is for or what's happening, and he says loudly to the room, "What is third leg for?"
Oh, shit. And Sasha runs and gets a blanket off the bed and wraps it around Milligram and ties it. It's just go to the bathroom, buddy. Just it means you have to pee.
That's unhealthy. No.
Yeah. And
do you want?
So just.
It's a healthy, normal reaction. It's blood flowing to your erect member. That's a penis. You pee out of that. That's how you remember.
Well,
it's a pee.
It's definitely Thursday. Light my cigarette.
All right, so Milligram walks into the bathroom as instructed by Sasha. He jumps in the shower. He shaves in the shower without a mirror or shaving cream. Maybe because he's dumb. Maybe because he just
a razor.
Doesn't use it. He does use a razor. He does use a razor. And then while coffee is happening on the porch between Sasha and Galt, Millie comes out of the bathroom naked, wet, drenched, hasn't dried off yet.
I usher Milligram back. I start trying to nudge him back towards the bathroom, or I just run and get him a towel and I just start drying him off.
Yeah, he's receptive to the nudges.
Yeah, I nudge him back to the bathroom and hand him a towel.
So
now dry off.
Baldy has a headache from how often and how hard she's rolling her eyes.
All right, Millie begins to gather his gear. He gathers his pistol and his shock gloves and armor. Just the normal stuff, all those things. It's just getting ready for the day now.
Is any of the stuff we own restricted?
Yeah. So what sniper rifle exactly do you have, Gable?
It's not. I got the baseline hunting rifle one.
Oh, so that's the Remington. Yes, so that's restricted. So you need a license to carry that.
Man.
Maybe keep it in the back of the truck until you need it.
Well, just don't get caught with it.
Well, I've also got a silencer
Yes.
on it, which isn't exactly legal.
Yeah,
Truth
that's
be
super
told,
illegal.
yes.
Listen, if the
just
cops have
don't
come up
get
to
caught.
Ben, there's a problem, and there's going to be a problem no matter what he's carrying.
Fair point.
It's going to be less of an issue for this run because you're not trying to justify carrying all these weapons inside of a corporate facility.
Yeah, and
But-
I'm also not carrying the flamethrower, so at least the big, really illegal thing isn't obvious on the seat next to me.
All right, so you're going to keep the Remington like in the back seat of the trunk of the Jeep?
I'm gonna. Well, no, we're
'cause
the
I-
other truck, right? So I'm gonna stick it behind the seat. You know, like when you're driving a truck out in the country, you keep your rifle behind the seat.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly legal in most of the places in this country.
True.
All right, Baldy, what are you doing?
Okay, so Baldy wakes up. I feel like she wakes up about 7 and goes through her routine of doing 40 push-ups to kind of wake up, get the blood flowing. She goes down and gets a cup of coffee. And then she goes into the bathroom and brushes her teeth and runs her hands across her head, which is still bald. She has noticed that she has not grown any hair since she woke up in the facility so long ago. So she's not really sure why, but just checking it out. And then she goes back to her little corner of the room and lays out her gear. And almost robotically, like not really thinking about it, she starts putting all of her gear on very like methodically, kind of like, I don't know, like it's a routine that she just has in her subconscious that she doesn't really do on purpose. So she takes I have the 2 forearm blades, the chameleon suit, the tranquilizer patches, and then I take a combat knife that I put in my boot just in case. And then she grabs her subvocal mic and goes to put it on, and like clicks her heels together and like stands up straight and moves her hand like she's about to salute, and stops because halfway through the motion she realizes that she's doing it and she doesn't know why. And she doesn't really need the subvocal mic for this, so she confusingly takes it off and sets it down and kind of wonders what just happened, and then just kind of sits on her bed and makes sure she knows what she's doing for the mission. But she's kind of shaken up because that has never happened before.
Crit Squad is Lindsay Zanna, Eric Snyder, Jeff Cheney, Chris Henry, and John DeFries. And I'm Austin Rusk, your game master. Crit Squad airs every other Thursday. You can also find more episodes and other podcasts at shortwaverad.io/Crit Squad. If you like this show and want us to love you forever, then tell your friends. Leave us a review on iTunes. Send us some cred sticks filled with some sweet, sweet new yen. Whatever floats your futuristic magical boat. We all need a little bit more karma, chummer. See you next time.
Shortwave Radio. Enjoy yourself.